This, right? Get that going deep and catch this one as high as you can so it gets tighter faster than the bottom one. So I keep cross with my arm, armpit side helps it, and then you let go, you reach the other side. That shouldn't take that long. So you should always, like, if you get the bag, you can get to that, do it. Because you still have good control. Now, if we fall to the armpit side, as long as I keep my head underneath them, this is not good for me. He starts putting his head on there, it's not good, so I have to keep my head down. So once I land here, my goal is to get my bottom leg as high up possible on his chest, and then this one over his top shoulder. So how I'm gonna make that happen is putting my foot here, then I extend both my arms and push him away from me, and simultaneously, like, this leg comes up like that. Okay, and then when that happens, the other one comes in, and I cross them like that, and then you can get a choke from here. Even get this one behind the back. You have your arm bar this way, and a lot of options. Once you get there, you get them in that loop, and it's like one just leads to the other. So I want everyone, like, to get that down first. Understand the armpit side first. It's just as good, like, there's just as many submissions as when I go to the side where I have his neck. But this side, I have to do a back reset before I get there. So, like, if let's say we're on this side, I want to choke him, right? I want to, like, climb up the body. And the problem is, like, I can't move this leg the way I need to, because this leg, the bottom one, has to eventually end up on his shoulder, just like the, and then this one going across here. So I'm gonna get my bottom leg free by opening up his knee and letting go of this hook, and then I bump him forward and put my foot. You see how, like, as soon as I help this leg, I go and get ahead of both of his legs. Don't put, here's better. And then from here, I'm gonna punch these grips forward because he wants to get his back on the mat, and I don't want to come up, right? That gives me, it's easier for me to come up when I push him off of me, but you have to follow him and not make space here. Between, like, don't do that. Go with it, get your elbow on the mat, and then slide up. And then when you sit, you can access, like, get that shoulder again. And you have all the same submissions here because you have that arm in there. You know, everything from the actual, like, strangleholds with the collars all the way to the upper body submissions, like with the arm and the neck. So this is your first grip. And if I fall to the armpit side, I put my top foot on the mat, climb, cross my feet. Okay. And then you can submit here, right, just by pulling this collar. The one under the armpit pulls down. And then you have this too. And the arm bar triangle. So always get that one down first. Doing it on this side requires me knowing how to do a back reset too, though. There's a little bit more involved, but when I open them up, I want to get this leg out, right? As soon as I start opening them up, then I bump them, and then I get my foot in front of the stomach. And I punch forward, and I slide up. And then I sit. If I'm this high up, even if we fall here, I can still catch. Ideally, though, I just stay here and finish from here, because then I'm on top, and it just makes it even worse, and I can scramble better if he does, like, happen to get out. That's why you want to get that one down first. And then this one. But get the armpit side down first. It's easier to access all the submissions.